The stage is set.
Woo! Wipeout! I'm gonna kick your butt!
24 ordinary men and women are about to go head-to-head with the most extraordinary obstacle course ever assembled. Those brave enough must be prepared to endure breathtaking spills, spectacular tumbles, and catastrophic falls. Only the swiftest and fastest four will move on and compete in our final obstacle course, the biggest of them all, the Wipeout Zone, the final step in the journey to $50,000. The epic competition begins now to see who will emerge victorious and who will wipe out.
This is trickery!
Hello, America. We are back and ready for an all-new season of Wipeout. I'm John Anderson. Standing next to me, you know him, you love him, John Henson.
I can't tell you how excited I am to be here. I have gone way too many months without a wipeout. I feel malnourished.
Well, Mr. Henson, your patience is about to be rewarded. Today, 24 willing and able Americans will try and conquer the largest, most challenging, most insane obstacle course ever constructed.
That's right, and the one left standing at the end will win $50,000.
But before anybody can start spending that kind of scratch, they'll have to complete the all-new Wipeout qualifier.
All new! Have I mentioned I'm excited?
You have. The course starts off with a bridge too far.
The mud is back, and this time it's personal.
Then it's on to an old friend, the sucker punch, followed by our main attraction, the big balls.
But this season with an all-new motivator. Too long a delay, and it will make you pay.
Then we move on to something I know you are going to enjoy, the hurdles.
With an emphasis on hurt.
And finally, our slippery swing set covered in luscious foam.
Yes, the foam we have seen before, the swing set, brand spanking new.
Of our 24 contestants, only those with the top 12 times will make it past the qualifier and on to the next round.
I can wait no longer. Let's get the party started. What do you say?
You got it, buddy. And to help us get underway, here's the third member of our Wipeout team, Jill Wagner.
Okay, guys, on deck is Vicki Kim.
Yay! So excited! Try to wipe this smile off my face, Wipeout.
Ooh, careful, Vicki. Can't imagine our course is going to back down from that challenge.
Well, Vicki is on her pursuit of happiness and 50 grand. Comes to our first obstacle, a bridge too far. Now, it's called that because our Wipeout engineers strategically placed the bridges...
Oh, my God.
Ooh, just a little too far. Let's see that again, John.
Oh, happy Vicki eats it and enjoys a Wipeout Happy Meal.
But she's still smiling. Let's see if she can keep it up on the second half of a bridge too far.
Whoa, what was that?
That's a Wipeout.
No, what's up with those bridges?
You know, they wouldn't be any fun if they were stable.
Those bridges aren't just too far, they're too loose.
Our bridges haven't affected Vicki's happiness, however. Let's see if the sucker punch has any effect.
Oh, I think that wiped the smile off her face.
No, sir.
Well, the first big balls of the summer are sure to put a smile on my face.
Oh, wow. And we see that again in our new super slow-mo cam. Vicki is a little happy-go unlucky. Let's see if the all-new hurdles have any effect on that perpetually good-natured grin.
Oh, takes one to the happy face and still smiling.
My goodness, Johnny, these hurdles are brutal. I mean, she is taking it like a champ, but it's punishing with a gut. Johnny, a beating.
Oh, my God!
Yikes!
Vicki with a full-on backbend, and John, if you take a closer look, even as she's wiping out, she turns her frown upside down.
John, she's now smiling in the face of our final obstacle, the slippery swing set. She'll have to jump from swing to swing, land on the platform, but if she wipes out, then it's a cold swim to this finishing spot.
Shiny, happy Vicki makes it onto the first swing and off the first swing.
That doesn't affect her positive attitude, Johnny. Vicki comes in with a time of 5:52.
Gotta say, John, she called it. Vicki is still all smiles at the end.
Now at the beginning of our qualifier course is Jasmine Sanchez. Let's see if she can make it across a bridge too far. Not far enough. Jill spoke with Jasmine prior to her run.
Are you excited to be on the second season of Wipeout?
Yes, I'm gonna win it.
You're gonna win it. How are you gonna win it?
Fire.
The fire? You bringing the fury?
Oh, the fury.
All right, so show me some fury. Like, go crazy right here.
Wow. Let's see how Jasmine the Silver Fury does on the hurdles. Oh! Going for the second. Oh, painful. She just bounced around like a pinball.
Jasmine not catching any breaks from these hurdles.
Well, they're not called helpers, John.
Get me to the finish line!
You're almost there, Jasmine. Only the slippery swing set's left. She wastes no time getting onto that first one.
This is easy. You got this.
Oh, dear Lord. Bone crunching. Oh, did I say dear Lord yet? dear Lord.
The Silver Fury getting knocked back to the Bronze Age. But she returns, and with a respectable time, 5 minutes, 29 seconds.
Thank you.
Whoa, who's that overconfident fella?
That's Devin Barry. Jill went word for word with him earlier.
Devin, what are you bringing to the Wipeout course today?
Jill, I'm a mean trash talker.
All right, Devin, let's pretend like I'm a contestant, okay? And you can trash talk me.
Oh, you're putting me on the spot.
Oh, Devin, you suck.
No, I don't, Jill. You do.
Wow, he should call himself a trash talker because that trash talk was garbage. Oh, snap. Oh, the hurdles laying down the herd rack you very much.
I wonder if the guys have to wear cups.
A cup? Jill, I wouldn't do the hurdles if I had a suit of armor.
Devin, a soon-to-be falsetto trash talker.
Well, you say falsetto, I say castrato.
Now, at the beginning of our qualifier course is Robert Rydell. Roll the interview.
All right, so Bob, what do you do?
I'm a stage hypnotist.
You know, no one's ever been able to hypnotize me.
I tend to be pretty good. See, if you notice, if you look at the watch, as you watch it, you'll get a little bit tired and your eyes will get drowsy. And you're gonna notice that you're gonna have the desire to cluck like a chicken.
Okay. All right, Bob, well, good luck with the Wipeout course. Go get 'em. Crazy.
Wow, not a real knockout at his job, huh?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Our sucker punch puts more people under.
Oh! Robert takes one right in the balls.
Anderson, you okay?
Yeah, fine, why?
Never mind.
Well, Robert's next obstacle is the big balls.
Oh, boy. Jill, I might need your help with this one. Wow, he's a lot better than I thought. My bad.
He's moving kind of slow.
He's hesitating, John. Let's motivate. Oh, amazing. This new motivator is awesome.
The motivator putting our hypnotist to sleep. Actually, the big balls have been knocking a lot of people into dreamland today. Good night.
Sleep tight.
Ooh. Don't let the big balls bite.
Ooh. Sleepwalking?
Oh. Nope, just sleeping.
I finally made it to Wipeout! Yeah!
Wow, this guy is using the daytime non-drowsy formula.
That's self-described Wipeout superfan Julio Chavez. Julio said ever since watching Wipeout last season, he knew it was his life's mission to come on and show the world what he could do.
And he's off, Johnny. He's a man with a singular mission to get the 50 grand.
He makes his way up to the first obstacle, a bridge too far, which won't be too far for a man who's determined to... Oh, I guess it is too far. But he's working hard. He's gonna show the world what he can do here on Wipeout. Never mind.
We taking out a Jodi Showman coming up on the sucker punch. Oh, takes one to the gut and to the shoulder, but she hangs in there. Oh,
Takes it in the face.
Jill spoke with her before she had this Wipeout nose job.
What have you got here?
Well, pretty much, I am the queen of balls, and I brought you guys some of my favorite balls. These are our cookie balls, and pretty much, you're gonna eat
That's
it
what
for
I'm
me,
talking
baby.
about. Haven't had breakfast, and these are looking pretty good. Oh, what else do you like to do?
Practice my swimming, obviously. Not too good at it. We're in the floaties today.
You're
but
not a good swimmer.
not a great swimmer at all, but we're gonna get it together. I'll be fine, so I got some time. And you can help yourself, Yeah, definitely. So, did you try the
These are
peanut butter?
so good.
The peanut butter one?
I don't know. Is there peanut butter in these things? I don't know, but they're sticky.
Man, Jill really went to town on those balls.
Well, our queen of the balls makes her way to the final obstacle, the slippery swing set. Wastes no time there making it onto the first one. Handles that second one as well.
Yeah, she kind of looks like the Stay Puft cookie ball girl.
Don't cross the streams, John. Going to the final platform and marshmallow.
She gets ghost busted.
And our queen of the balls has become queen of the falls with that Wipeout, but she still comes in with a very nice time, 5 minutes, 44 seconds.
You know, I would have liked some cookie balls. Nobody ever makes anything for me.
Apparently somebody didn't appreciate the lasagna I made them last week.
Well, apparently somebody forgot the fact that I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, fortunately, no one is Wipeout intolerant. Welcome back to Wipeout. John Henson, we are halfway through our qualifier.
Yes, we are, John, and I am in a great mood. You know, Wipeouts are a perfect substitute for my happy pills.
Well, good news for you then. Your prescription is ready for a refill. Let's go down to the course. This fun fellow is Fernando Garcia.
America, enjoy, watch, learn, and have fun with me.
Jill did all that moments ago.
All right, guys, I'm down here with Fernando Garcia. You know, you look really polished and pretty to be on Wipeout. Your hair is like It's like perfectly in place.
Thank you. I have a good day today with my hair, you know. I know I'm good looking, and I think that's gonna be one of my strategies here.
Oh, so you think you tracked every woman, right?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Right?
No.
Fernando Suave off, and he is going to try and charm his way to the 50 grand. Comes up to that first obstacle, a bridge too far.
I don't know, John. That bridge looks like it was in the right place to me.
Does get a second chance now on the back half of a bridge too far. Oh, jumped too far.
Ooh. Oh.
Well, Fernando makes it over to the sucker punch. Still looking good. He's keeping the moneymaker away from the gloves. Oh!
Took that one in the baby maker.
That had to hurt.
You have no idea, Jill.
Fernando Suave making his way to the big balls.
Man alive! Oh, after a hit like that, Fernando's swollen head is going to get even bigger.
Well, if anything's going to humble Fernando, Johnny, it's going to be these hurdles. Oh, to the face, and the twirl, and splash dances his way into the water.
He's an egomaniac on the course.
Fernando Suave now heading over to the slippery swing set, where he needs to jump across each swing to stop the clock. Now, this is sort of tricky. What you have to do is not slide handsome face first into the water.
No, not at all. But he still had a pretty solid run.
I'll say, good-looking time. Fernando Suave, very good shot. Moving into our next round.
Well, from tall, dark, and handsome to pale, skinny, and... Oh, my God, John, where are his pants? Oh, no protection?
That's Kyle Rhodes. He's a busboy who loves bikini bottoms.
A bikini busboy? Where does he keep the breadsticks? Oh, dear God! John, do I have to watch this?
No, it's probably best not to look directly at it. Doesn't look good either, Kyle.
Oh! Do we dare watch that in super slow-mo?
Heavens no, let's just move on. Back at the top of the course is Crystal Wilhite. Jill, not afraid to ask the tough questions, John.
Are you a real princess?
Yes, I am. Princess Crystal.
All right, Crystal, so tell me what kind of princess skills you're bringing.
Some crazy princess skills. You know, I have to keep it cute, have to keep it girly, but at the same time, I'm not a dumb blonde. Well, I'm not blonde.
Looks like Crystal's doing well on the bridge too far. The ditzy princess goes for it. Oh!
And Ditzy Princess becomes the Ditzy Sleeping Beauty.
Well, up ahead on the hurdles is Michelle Avedisian. I believe Jill spoke with her earlier.
So, Michelle, tell me what you do for a living.
I coach kids after school, and I'm a definite role model. And being on this show, doing this on Wipeout, is gonna really motivate them and maybe teaches kids not to be losers.
Well, that's good because our hurdles hate losers and winners and astronauts, puppy dogs, pretty much everything, really.
Come on, Michelle, show these kids a thing or two.
Oh, the wind beneath our wings gets a hurdle beneath her chin.
That's one way of doing it.
Actually, there have been a lot of ways to do it.
Yeah, there's the, what are you kidding me?
The butt bounce head drop.
The ride-em cowgirl.
Crazy caterpillar.
The toss you very much.
And, of course, the final insult. Oh! Our final contestant is at the top of the course now.
John, who's that?
That's Tim Spratt.
Ow.
Just roll the interview.
Okay, Tim, what happens if you win Wipeout? What's your dream?
To take you out, girl? I ain't giving none of that money to you materialistic gold-digging girls out there. You ain't getting none of it.
That's gonna be a great dinner.
Oh, yeah. You know, baby, like, steak like that thick. Nothing over 50 bucks, please.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Jill. If Tim takes you out for a meal, I'm sure he'll let you supersize it.
Balls ain't got nothing on me!
Cheap date trying to sweet-talk the big ball. Ah! Oh, he gets a cheap shot in return.
Yeah, in that sense, Cheap Date Tim actually gave us our money's worth.
Let's see what the hurdles can get out of our cheap date. Oh, they are doling out a lot of abuse. But look at Tim trying to fight back. He's actually making a nice time here.
Come on, Tim. I'm hungry.
At the last hurdle now. Oh! Ow!
Not a fair fight.
Apparently, Tim thinks that I'm one of the hurdles.
Yeah, he might be a cheap date, but he's a cuddler, Jill.
Tim's not done yet. He still has to make his way over to the slippery swing set if he wants to take our Jill out on that cheap date.
I'm coming for you!
Go get her, Tim.
Come on, Tim, I want lobster!
Lobster should be no problem for Tim. They have lobster at the dollar store, right, John?
Come on!
Oh, God, Jill!
Kim jumps onto that second swing set.
Look, our cuddler also into bubble bath.
Makes that final leap.
That's what I'm talking about.
And with a time of 3 minutes and 38 seconds, Kim easily into the next round. Also moving on, Queen of the Balls, Jodi Showman. Superfan, Julio Chavez. Role model, Michelle Avedissian.
Also joining him, shiny happy Vicki Kim, trash talker Devin Barry, and Fernando Suave Garcia.
Welcome back to our all-new season of Wipeout. We started with 24, we're down to 12, and in just a few moments, only 6 will remain.
Among the 12 are superfan Julio Chavez, trash talker Devin Barry, and role model Michelle Avedissian.
Plus the ditzy princess, Krista Wilhite, cheap date, Tim Spratt, and shiny happy Vicki Kim.
Now, to cut the field down to 6, we would normally use the sweeper, but that is so 2008, John.
It is.
Oh, yes, it is. The future is here, and it's called the all-new Gyro sweeper. Tell them how it works.
Well, contestants will stand on 10-foot-high pedestals while the gyro sweeper arm moves around and around. During the first round, contestants will have to jump over that bar and avoid being knocked into the water below.
But once I pull the magic lever, the gyro arm at the end of the sweeper will begin to gyrate in a circular motion.
Then contestants will have to time things just right and decide whether they want to duck or jump over the gyro arm. As time goes on, the sweeper and the gyro will move faster and faster, making this round more difficult than ever before.
The final 6 contestants will move on, and the last contestant standing wins a $1,000 bonus, just like last year.
I am excited to see the gyro go to town. Let's move right down to the action.
The ladies are represented! That's right! Princess in the house!
Fear the Speedo! Fear it!
Oh, don't worry, Kyle. We are absolutely terrified.
And the sweeper is underway.
Well, Julio Chavez, our super fan, is up first, and he certainly knows how this game works.
Haley Hudson tripped up, but not a problem. Oh, but look, the sweeper gently claims its first victim. Who was that?
Hey, it's so-and-so from blah blah. Who cares? Moving on, all right?
That's one girl down.
Yeah, but we still need 5 more people to fall. Plenty of time, I guess, for the sweeper to improve.
Fernando Suave looking good. No surprise there. Ah, but here's a surprise. Gyro time. Do it.
Hey, I'm the only Asian on here. Asian domination, yeah!
Whoa, looks more like gyro domination, taking out Julio and Jasmine.
Love this new gyro. Yeah, Julio goes from super fan to super soaked. Jasmine shoots her mouth off, and then the sweeper shoots her off the pedestal.
So we are down to 9 contestants standing.
That's no fair. This guy has like 8-foot legs.
Not the length of the legs, John. Sharpness of the tongue you should worry about.
Come on, Speedo. Go hard, Speedo.
Oh, come on, Devin. You're just embarrassing yourself.
Don't lose your panties, Speedo boy.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
I hate you all.
Yeah, there's nothing sexier than a pale, whiny guy in tight brown panties.
Oh, there's no going back for Haley Hudson. And Jodi, the queen of balls, bounces in right after her.
The gyro arm is not a ball lover.
Those wipeouts leave us with 7 contestants remaining. So the next one to fall will be out of the running for the big money. The 6 left will move on.
Ooh, shiny happy Vicki Kim holds on.
Oh, I'm lucky. I am lucky.
And she is still smiling.
Grin to win, Johnny. Ooh. Oh, Kyle gets hit and now desperately holding on, but can't seem to pull himself back up.
Good try, Kyle. No shame there.
Really? No? No shame in that.
Nope. To pull himself up, Kyle would have needed the strength of 100 men in tight brown panties.
So we have our final 6 competitors who'll be moving on to the next round. So now the $1,000 question, who wins the $1,000? Whoa! Happy Vicki spinning wipeout. You gotta see that again.
Our sweeper goes happy hunting and tells Vicki, don't worry, be slap happy.
The sweeper continuing to stalk our 5 remaining contestants. Oh, Michelle gets her butt kicked and wipes out.
Role model modeling how to roll off a platform.
Last woman standing! That's how the princesses do it, baby!
Whoa! That's how princesses do it. Platform kissed a girl and it liked it.
Felt so wrong, it felt so right. So we have only 3 contestants left.
Only guys remaining. Eat it, girls.
Yeah, eat it, girls. Just don't spend over $50.
Let's do this.
Fernando Suave Garcia still making eyes at the sweeper, while the trash talker Devin Barry is still in it, along with cheap date Tim Spratt.
Is this all you got? Come on, guys.
Cheap date is talking trash. Let him have it, Devin. Come on. Anytime now.
I'm tired.
No excuses. Serves him right. The sweeper arm taking out the trash. talker.
So we're down to our final 2 contestants.
This is me and you, man. Mano.
Be careful, you're next. Be careful.
Don't tell me, be careful, I'm your enemy.
Jump it, jump. Oh, wow, I have to see that again.
Tim is caught by the sweeper arm and knocked him into the next podium. Spleen check.
Fernando, you're so vain you probably thought this round was about you. And you'd be right. Congrats on the $1,000. And that bruise.
That means Fernando will be moving on, along with Ditzy Princess Crystal Wilhite, Cheap Date Tim Spratt, Role Model Michelle Avedissian, Devin Barry, our terrible trash talker, and Shiny Happy Vicki Kim.
Welcome back to Wipeout, a heartfelt show about love, life, and laughing at people who fall down in uncomfortable ways.
Speaking of falling down, the Gyro Sweeper took out half of our hopefuls, leaving us with just the top 6.
That's right. We have our trash talker, Devin Barry, the Ditzy Princess, Crystal Wilhite, Fernando Suave, Shiny Happy Vicki Kim, our role model, Michelle Avedissian, and of course, Cheap Date Tim Spratt.
That's 6 people, all with one thought on their minds, adding 50 grand to their bank account. But in order to get that chance in the Wipeout Zone, they first have to get through our brand spanking new slippery course. We do this in 4 rounds. We start at the top of the slick slide. It's a race to the bottom and dash toward one of my favorites, branch in the face. Then it's on to the bullseye buoys, shifting platforms that are specially designed for wipeouts. And finally, the spinner, where the first person to stand up on the center platform advances. The remaining 5 then have to run the course again, only this time they face the slippery wall. And John, I think this one is clear. The wall is slippery, steeply banked, and it will be difficult to get across. Like before, one person advances while the others then run the course again.
All right, just give me the cue when you want me to start firing.
It's bow and arrow.
Duh, those giant bullseyes will make great target practice.
You know, we don't have a lot of rules here on the show, but one of them is don't shoot the contestants.
Thanks, Mom. Let's go down to the action.
Jill, I'm coming for you.
That's our Cheap Date Tim asking the lovely Jill out for some burgers and fries.
And they're off, screaming down the slick slide, which is slick, but not as slick as Fernando thinks he is. And there's our role model, first to the branch in the face.
Yeah, John, the way this works is... Oh, well, like that.
Our leaders, role model and Fernando, first to the bullseye buoys. Cheap Date making himself a third wheel. He's on.
Fernando wants out of that gene pool fast, and he is on to the next buoy.
Cheap Date and Ditzy Princess sharing a wipeout. He went Dutch, of course.
A role model. Oh, kids, do not try that at home.
That leaves Fernando Suave alone in front, but here comes Shiny Happy. Oh, let's make that slippy muddy Vicki. She is down.
That leaves Fernando, vain and feeling no pain, headed for the finish. And no surprise, he places himself on a pedestal first.
Trash Talker hot on Fernando's tail, though. Fernando looks over, maybe feeling the heat. Trash Talker making moves.
Ditzy Princess ditches Cheap Date, who, has to settle for a kiss on the cheek.
Fernando Suave on the spinner, still needs to make it to the top to win. Trash Talker trying to stop him, but Fernando's almost there.
Trash Talker jumps anyway and slips off.
Oh, he's got it. A gorgeous finish, John.
Who's the man? You the man. This one here?
Oh, yeah.
Not the man.
All right, guys, round 2 is about to begin.
Our remaining 5 slide speedily down the slide, slick slide, slippity slide.
You having fun?
Well, I have to entertain myself since you took my bow and arrow away.
Cheap Date is the first at branch in the face. He's followed by Trash Talker and the role model, who would like to remind you kids, always hold the door open for a lady.
That's Cheap Date first out on the slippery wall. You know, John, when I was running the course this morning, as I usually do, I discovered the best strategy is to get as high as you can and go as fast as possible. Otherwise, when the rope stops here, you won't have enough inertia to get you there. Then you wind up looking like this here.
How are we supposed to jump to there?
No.
Yeah, John, this is not the way the stunt was designed. I mean, the slipping is, but, yeah, I don't think they get it. There's Cheap Date. He's a couple of bucks shy.
Will Ditzy Princess become the queen? Ooh, she takes the powder.
Shiny Happy seems to have the right idea. But her happy feet weren't happy enough.
A role model high on the slope, but not moving very quickly. No!
And here comes Cheap Date, moving quickly, but not very high.
And now he's crying in frustration like he does at the end of his dates, John.
Role model staying high, and she's got it. Yeah, leave it to the role model to show everybody else how it's done.
Behind her, Ditzy Princess is in pursuit, and now in her mud.
Our leader, the role model, carefully crossing those pedestals. Now she'll have to jump onto that spinner. She's on, but will she fall into that water?
No.
Yes, yes, yes. That means, 1, she'll have to swim back to the start of the pedestals. 2, the race is now wide open.
Taking advantage is Shiny Happy, and she has got it.
Our role model better hurry up because Vicki could take this thing. She's moving quickly onto the pedestal. Oh, that is a frown-inducing wipeout.
Yeah, as you can see, the teeth-first approach did not work out well for Shiny Happy.
Role model and Shiny Happy out of that water, ready to try again. Role model getting ready to leap, and she's there. She's got to make her way to the top now.
Forget Gandhi, John. Michelle is my new role model. All she has to do is stand up, and that's it. She will move on to the Wipeout Zone. She is truly an inspiration to us all.
All right, our contestants are ready for round 3. Our final 4 quickly down the slick slide.
There's our cheap date up first, and branches his way come.
Shiny Happy having some trouble, but keeps a smile. That's Cheap Date onto the first buoy. He's already moving on to the second one. Johnny Cheap Date might make it to third base.
Whoa! That looked like it hurt, but not as much as this. It's funnier every time I see it, Anderson.
Trash Talker using those pins to his advantage. He is onto that third buoy, and it's Ditzy Princess.
Oh, man!
Got crowned.
Trash Talker done with the buoys and having a hard time running both his legs and his mouth.
Nonetheless, he's to the pedestals. You suppose anybody can catch him.
Cheap Date might have a chance.
Oh! About as good a chance as he has with Jill. Trash Talker ready to jump and easily onto the spinner. Now all he has to do is make it to the top.
I think we have a winner.
And he stands. Roll Devin Barry to the curb because it's trash day in the Wipeout Zone.
And the only thing sore about this loser are her muscles.
All right, Devin, come right here. Congratulations.
Nice.
Now that you're here, I hope that you start trash talking.
Yeah, why did we ever call him a trash talker, John?
Jill, I'm a mean trash talker.
Oh, right.
So this is the final round now.
Which means it's the last time our Cheap Date will have a slippery encounter with 2 ladies for a while.
He's on to Branch in the face, followed by Ditzy Princess. And then Shiny Happy. Oh, took one in the teeth.
Cheap Date already running with noodle in hand. Can he make it? No.
And here comes Ditzy Princess.
And that was not the sound I was expecting.
She makes it across, though, John, and she's up already to the pedestals. Cheap Date, hot in pursuit. Can he make it across? He does.
Well, he better hurry because the Ditzy Princess is a jump away from ascending to the Ditzy throne. Yeah, and Shiny Happy Vicki is in no rush.
Ditzy Princess makes it to the spinner.
No! Royal flush down the drain.
That leaves it open for Cheap Date. Onto the spinner, and now he just needs to climb to the top. He's got it, and he seems plenty enthused about it, John.
Yeah, well, he knows he gets one more free meal from us. Joining Cheap Date in the Wipeout Zone will be Fernando Suave, role model Michelle Avedissian, and trash talker Devin Barry.
Welcome back to Wipeout. We have made it to the big showdown.
Yes, we have, and this is the moment I've been waiting for because everything about the Wipeout Zone is brand new, Johnny.
We serve at your pleasure, John. The Wipeout Zone made up of several stages, and this week it works like this. Contestants are literally rocketed into the zone using our catapults.
Then a short swim over to the Gears of Doom, John. 3 spinning gears that the contestants must cross, forcing them to time their leaps precisely. Any misstep will send them back into the icy water below.
Next, it's on to the scary go-round, a moving bridge circling in opposite directions. Contestants must cross the plank, head up the stairs, then make it across this arm to the other side.
And finally, the gauntlet, made up of 3 punching pistons, then the foam-filled turntable, and last, the contestants must cross a dangerous drop bridge to the finish platform.
4 competitors remain, and the fastest one pockets 50 grand. It's just that simple.
Well, I am fired up to see this Wipeout Zone in action. First up, Fernando Suave. He's down with Jill.
Fernando, obviously your good looks got you here, right?
That's right.
Okay, so does this make you nervous at all?
Very. Holy cow.
Fernando Suave started his day with some handsome wipeouts on our qualifier. He took home an attractive $1,000 before being given the cold shoulder by the Gyro arm. But on our slippery course, Fernando set a very good-looking standard for the Wipeout Zone.
All right, here we are, set to get things started tonight. Fernando Suave, looking good.
Linda, I love you.
Oh, sending some words of love to the ladies back home.
And we are ready to see this all-new Wipeout zone in action. Fernando walks in flying into the Wipeout zone.
Whoa!
Spectacular. Let's take another look.
Very quick release, launching into the sea of love below. Not able to keep his feet beneath him.
That's right, making his way to the Gears of Doom. That's an obstacle so hard that contestants actually have a choice. After wiping out, they can try again, or they can just move on and take a time penalty.
What is he doing?
Wow.
John, what did he do right there? We need to see this again.
Look, very good position on the second gear, but then he looks a little confused, backtracks, and into the water he goes.
And it looks like he's going to try it again, John, and opt not to take the time penalty.
Fernando does not make the same mistake twice. His second attempt much better. Now onto that final gear.
Charming his way past the Gears of Doom, John. A very, very difficult obstacle.
And now he's onto the scary go-round, which, as we know, John, this is all about timing.
And Fernando going for it. Oh! Hit to his pretty face. Let's see that again. Look at this. The man who was vain becomes the man in pain as his clock is clean.
Fernando fast the first time, even quicker here. A clean run to the center, climbs up, very good position, but you gotta watch, it's still slippery and it could be treacherous with that table turning.
He has to be cautious as he makes his way over. Doesn't want to get off on the wrong side here. Whoa, almost falling, trying to get his balance.
And he slides safely in. Well done. And Fernando over the gauntlet now.
Yeah, now remember, first up are those punching pistons. You have to be super quick here or they will knock you into the water.
Starting to cross. Oh, and he gets knocked over. Oh, and rocked by the pistons.
Fernando, a bad boy, and the piston gives him a spanking on the behind for his trouble.
And that will also spank a little time onto his clock. Poised to try this again. Needs to get moving, and he is onto that turntable filled with foam.
Look at that, just covering those baby browns.
Fernando leaping onto our last obstacle, the drop bridge.
You know why they call it the drop bridge, don't you?
I got a feeling we're about to find out. There it goes, and look at Fernando, good balance to hang on there, pulling himself up, and he gets it done. The time for Fernando Suave, 7 minutes, 5 seconds.
You hear that, John? Fernando rocks, and he doesn't mind it if he has to say so himself.
From the man who set the time to a lady who sets examples. Here comes the role model, and let's take a look at what she did to get here tonight. Our role model's been on a roll all day, giving us wipeouts we can look up to. The sweeper hit she absorbed gave us inspiration, but the spills Michelle took en route to the wipeout zone really gave us something to believe in.
Michelle Abadisian sending a prayer up to her role model, and who can blame her? She's loaded into a catapult. Fernando Suave looking on from the sidelines.
There's the buzzer. She's frightened as she's launched.
Oh, Johnny, I felt that one up here in the booth.
Let's take another look with instant replay. Notice as she's flying through the air, she rotates forward and lands right on her face. And she looks to be shaken a little bit here, trying to gather herself, but moving awfully slowly.
Yeah, you could actually hear her slap the water, John, but Michelle is the role model, so she should never be counted out. She's already onto the Gears of Doom.
Oh, spoke a bit too soon, Johnny. Back in the water.
In the water.
Fernando liking what he's seeing, John, just like when he looks at the mirror.
But she's determined to go at it again.
Yeah, remember, she can choose to move on after wiping out and take a time penalty, but she's determined to make her way across. She's onto the second gear. Is she going to be able to pull herself up?
Oh, no. Falls back in the water.
Yeah, our role model swimming on. It appears she has finally opted for the time penalty, and quite frankly, I don't blame her.
John, very tricky obstacle. Very difficult. Michelle onto that scary go-round. Look at that, just a weary expression on her face. A lot of wear and tear. She's got to get a move on. And that was the move off.
Yeah, she has taken a lot of punishment so far, John.
Yeah, but she continues to fight here in the wipeout zone. Getting herself pumped back up. She's got 30 seconds left on the clock, though.
There she goes, showing us just how much mental strength this competition requires.
Making what amounts to a final run here. Might she pull off the impossible? Yeah, the clock would suggest no, but she's short on time, long on perseverance. Here she goes. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna do it painfully.
Look at this, John. She is still swimming, no quit in her, but her time has expired.
Yep, Michelle clearly not feeling like a role model, but we are all very impressed with her performance nonetheless here in the Wipeout Zone. Welcome back to Wipeout. We are halfway through the Wipeout Zone, Johnny, and Fernando Suave holds our time to beat.
Good looks, a great time. The man has it all, John.
Well, I know a couple of people who would love to take it all away from him. Cheap date Tim Spratt, he wants his shot, but first, it's trash talker Devin Barry. Let's see what brought him to the Wipeout Zone.
Devin began his day with the qualifier, talking some smack of its own. Then the sweeper gave our loudmouth a big bang. But at the slippery course, it was put up or shut up time as Devin made his way to the Wipeout Zone.
Devin Barry about to go for $50,000. He's a tall drink of water in the catapult, about to be launched into a large pool of water. There's Fernando, our current leader, watching and hoping is about all he can do. 7:05 is his time.
Devin flying through the air. Holy Sully, that's a water landing. Looks like he's bobbing for apples, John. He took such a hit, I don't think he knows which end is up.
Yeah, having a hard time righting himself, but let's take a look at that replay. Water is hard, and that is a slow-moving Devin Barry.
Yeah, and it is not just from being launched by the catapult, John. That water is so cold, it shocks your system and affects your movement.
Well, Devin's sure taking his time, Fernando.
His sweet time, and I like that.
Oh, wow, there's a sight, huh? Gears of Doom smacking the smack talker right in the kisser.
Absolutely, and it looks like Devin's going to take another stab at this incredibly difficult obstacle, but he's moving slowly.
Yeah, clearly beat up a bit here in the early going. Now, he's managed to get onto that first gear again, onto the second, but he's hanging on there, aiming for the third gear, and there he lost his balance.
He fell. Good for you.
But bad for Devin Barry. As you can see, this obstacle, John, all about timing.
And John, frankly, I'm a little surprised to see Devin up here taking a third attempt at the Gears of Doom.
Yeah, I think he's still a little scrambled from the catapult, and it is clearly affecting his judgment. And into the water he goes once again.
Hey guys, it looks like Devin is taking the penalty and he's moving on to the next obstacle.
Yeah, and here's why. Oh, just a hard hit sending him back in the drink, and now moving very slowly as he crawls his way to the scary go-round.
Yeah, Devin is a crawling example of how difficult the Gears of Doom are. They really take it out of you.
And it looks like, yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna take a little break here. Just a moment to myself.
What? Is he quitting?
Oh, that's it. He's done. He's quit.
I quit.
John, I don't think he ever recovered from the botched entry into the Wipeout Zone off that catapult.
Okay, that was definitely good for you. Yes.
7 minutes, 5 seconds, still the time to beat.
Can nobody beat this Adonis?
Well, Johnny, maybe Cheap Date can. That's Tim Spratt. He's loading himself into the catapult. Let's see how he got here to the Wipeout Zone. He may be a cheap date, but Tim was not frugal when it came to wiping out in the qualifier. And he gave us one of the best wipeouts ever on the sweeper. But his performance on the slippery course won him a dream date with the Wipeout Zone.
I'm taking this. I got it. It's in the bag.
Well, I'm convinced, but somehow I don't think Fernando's buying.
Anything can happen, and it's about to happen now. Here in the final stage of the Wipeout Zone, we are down to this. There's the buzzer, and Tim Spratt launched into the darkness, headed for the drink.
Tim Spratt doused with water like the countless times he's had a drink thrown in his face.
But he is moving very quickly. In fact, the fastest time today over to the Gears of Doom. He's onto that first gear, holds onto the second. Wow, right onto the third. Johnny, is he gonna do this? Oh my goodness. And Fernando, that is the look of a man who might be in some trouble.
And speaking of trouble, the scary go-round has been nothing but trouble today.
Oh! That is unfortunate. We see it again. Just a slap to the side of the face. You know what? Something I expect a Cheap Date is used to, right? Tim, ready for a second try, though.
That's right. He's ready to throw down and up onto the obstacle. He may be a cheap date, but I'll tell you, he is giving a priceless effort here in the Wipeout Zone today.
There he is, riding 15 feet above the water on the scary go-round, edging forward, and a clean jump onto that final obstacle, and he is into the gauntlet.
Wow, well done. And he flies past the pistons without even being touched.
Very impressive. Tim setting a record-breaking time here. Only one obstacle to go. That's our drop bridge. and it's got about a 5-minute cushion. Oh, no!
All right, that's just what you needed, Fernando.
That is what Fernando needed. That's going to put some time on the clock. We take another look at it. Into the water for Tim Spratt.
But if he's careful, he still has enough time to make it through the course.
All right, Fernando, there's one person standing between you and 50 grand. How's that feel?
I'm petrified.
As he should be. Tim Spratt already onto the drop bridge platform again.
The drop bridge designed to drop at different rates every time, so you don't know what you're going to get.
Rides it down successfully. Now it's just an easy jump to the end.
No,
he can't.
Yeah! Fernando could be the luckiest guy on the planet. Look at this again. Tim grabs on, but his weight just too much for him.
Well, $120 is a considerable burden to carry, John. Pauses, fires past the pistons. Very impressive so far. Already onto the turntable.
I agree with you, John. Spectacular work. And with that, he's now back at the drop bridge. We've been here before, unsuccessfully, though, twice. Can he overcome his Achilles heel in our Wipeout zone tonight, take home that 50 grand? And that is not a pretty sight for Fernando. He's made it. Tim Spratt, your new Wipeout champion.
You just won $50,000. You just won Wipeout.
And Jill Wagner, you just won yourself a steak. Under $50, of course. Tim's cheap.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Be sure to tune in next week for 24 new contestants. We've got brand new obstacles, John, and of course, a ton of new wipeouts. Until then, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.